You know what I think is funny is I felt I kind of just banned myself from a lot of things, but one of the things I did not ban myself from was IMG Flip.
Oh, so you can make a bunch of memes.
Yeah, like the meme I made of all the different villains I had.
So you're gonna show up the memes on stream?
I don't know. I mean, if you want to talk about, like, if you want to do it, like, we could just go through the whole Mr. Incredible becomes uncanny thing that I made.
Oh, I hate that freaking meme template.
You hate it? Why? I love it.
It has nothing to do with the source material. It's just some random thing that people decide, let's do this now.
If you actually look closely, they kind of used, it looks like they used Captain Kirk's face.
I believe it, because why is it Mr. Incredible? It has nothing to do with, that thing never even happened. I hate when memes do just take too many liberties.
I think it's alright.
Nah, I never got the appeal.
Well, at least mine's accurate, right?
Yes, I can still admit when a meme is accurate.
Anyway, yeah. Oh, wait. Okay, so, just open it in my browser and I'll stream it, I guess.
I mean, you could if you want to. Or I could end the stream, either or.
We'll do this real quick and then we'll end the stream.
Alright.
Sound good?
Sure.
Okay, villains made by me. Arigna. Any thoughts on Arigna?
She exists. She's in the...
She existed. I mean, to be fair, at the very beginning, she was actually genuinely kind of scary because there was that thing that she did with that one guy.
Yeah. And plus the blue lady does have a sort of ring to it.
Yep, and then I never did anything interesting with her again.
Except for having her sacrifice herself.
Except for having her kill herself off. The actual in-depth lore that I made a while ago, it actually is way darker and way more actually kind of sad and tragic. But that was later, so this doesn't count.
Yeah.
Then there's James Maverick.
The first true villain.
The first true well, technically, but yeah, the first true actual main villain. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on him?
He was a fun guy to take down and fun while it lasted. I was gonna kick at it. He's a guy you like to hate.
Yep, he was a guy you like to hate. And in fact, he was also kind of a threat.
Yes. I mean, he beat the guy who never lost.
Yep. And then lost to the guy that never won.
Because that's the only way he could ever win, but he's not supposed to.
Yeah. And then there was Ivan that one time, and then that other time.
And then that other time.
No, there's only 2 times.
I just the fact that Ivan could just turn on and off the evil switch whenever he wants.
Yeah, it's funny. For those of you guys, for people wondering, for both Arigna and James Maverick, Ivan was a villain during those times.
Yeah.
And then he was everyone's friend.
Yeah. They stay that way for now until he decides to turn evil again.
And then there's Luca Voltas.
Oy, and then that guy.
He wasn't bad. He was just kind of cringe.
Yeah.
And he was also kind of generic.
Unfortunately, but, you know, I guess that's
unlike generic bad guy.
Generic Bantagayu!
Generic Vabji.
You'll never know.
Probably one of the most interesting villains. Probably one of the more interesting villains. Not most, but definitely not generic.
No,
that's for sure.
He was a lot of fun.
And he also had more on-screen deaths than any other character.
Yes.
Fun fact.
Yeah, he was a freaking... If anyone's seen Ben 10, think the Vreedles.
Yep. And then there was Riker.
Him. That was one where just like, he was a one-off villain who kept coming back for no goddamn reason.
And every single time he became less of a Pegasus-type character and more of a freaky, what the fuck is it kind of character.
Freaky alien fish guy. What the, like, at some point it just became, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, what the fuck is this thing? And then I'm like, I don't know, I'm just letting Vector write the whole thing.
I mean, at some point I had to take over.
Yeah, because Vector was the guy that wanted to have sex with him for some reason.
Okay, moving on.
I don't know. Not really, but I'm just saying that because he kept obsessing over him.
Yeah.
And then there was Bannock.
Giga Chad.
Dang, Bannock was good.
Yeah.
An actual sympathetic villain, unlike the other
A
ones.
sympathetic villain who came back and kicked ass, and I liked it. And while he's effectively story-wise dead, I like to believe he moved on to a happier place.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. And then there's Kosa.
Satan herself.
I had been building her up so much, and unlike every other villain that they always build up, and then it just turns out they're evil McEvilstein, I gave her an actual interesting backstory.
Yep.
Of prejudice and why she became what she became, and good grief, do I feel so glad that I made her.
Yeah, she was essentially the Thanos of the thing.
Yep, and there is one small caveat about her. I think I made her a little bit too powerful.
Probably, but at least she... But she was... It's not like you had to pull something out of your ass to take her down. It was legitimate when you took her down.
Yep, and I've been building that up since quite literally the beginning.
Yep. All according to Cake.
Yep, and then there was Fritz.
The Meme Lord.
The Meme Lord. Actually, let's be real. Early Fritz was by far the greatest villain I had ever created.
Early Fritz was terrifying. I legit did not know how to take him down.
Yep. The man was like... Here's the thing. He was not invincible.
No.
But his weakness was so hard to reach.
To put it simply to people, he was a Karibo. And what do Karibos do when you're... And what are Karibos' effects? They stake it so they don't take damage.
Yep.
But the condition with Fritz is he couldn't be killed, but he could still get hurt. So like, if you punched him, if you hit him with like a truck, he wouldn't die. But if you punched him in the nose, he would bleed.
Yep. So you had to keep it low enough to avoid killing him, but high enough to make it hurt.
So basically, you could never kill him, but you could give him one hell of a black eye.
And his plan was actually legitimately interesting, and he had a good backstory.
Yes.
And he was also sympathetic, surprisingly, despite the fact that he killed one of the most lovable characters on the show.
Yeah. But that's okay. He came back anyway, so it's fine.
At the time we thought it was permanent.
Yes.
And when he died, my word, I think legitimately, I think you actually told me you cried.
Probably.
And let's be real here, he was actually genuinely terrifying, because like there was like that whole moment with the Amazonesses.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, I remember. We came
And
out
like
the fire helicopter thing.
Like they tried to fight him, and then he's just floating over towards them with pure rage filled in his eyes,
Yeah.
and they start cowering in fear.
Yeah.
Dang, he was a good villain. And then, of course, the greatest villain I've ever created, Steve-O. Yes.
Such a pain in the thorax.
Steve-O was the greatest character of all time.
And ever will be.
The funny thing is, he never lost, and he's actually quite literally still alive.
Yes, he is.
He never lost.
Nope.
And the world he's in is destroyed now.
Essentially.
It's kind of like how that one death battle ended with Metal Sonic destroying everything, and just like, yeah, that.
The winner is Metal Sonic.
What was that?
The winner is Metal Sonic.
It just ends with Boomstick saying, "Well, that world's fucked."
Yeah, it's right.
Yep, that was Steve-O. It's funny because I based him off originally of Abridged Merrick.
I know. And then he unironically kept winning as a you intentionally made him weaker, and he still kicked our ass, which really says more about us really than anything else.
Oh yeah, if you want to talk about the character that technically was, you know what, the greatest villain. Here's the thing: the greatest villain I ever made is not on this list.
Oh really? Because it was on a different server or something?
Well, technically speaking, this meme template goes one further, but I couldn't find the one that goes one further on IMG Flip.
God dang, the skeleton one?
You know, the one with the biblically accurate angel on it?
Oh yeah, that's right. The Cthulhu-looking thing.
That one. That one is reserved for one person and one person only.
Mm.
Patrick Lenthal.
Oh. I just had PTSD.
For anyone not in the know, Patrick Lenthal, I unintentionally created a character so unintentionally powerful that it caused the server to get deleted.
If you guys want an example, think Whitney's milk tank.
Yeah, except on crack.
Yeah, it's that much of a roadblock that almost no one could get past it, and the server died.
The server literally died because of me. And what's even worse is, I actually tried throwing multiple games.
And we wouldn't, and you still won.
I still couldn't lose.
Like, the only people who beat you were, like, I think me and some other guy.
That was me.
Oh, yeah, the only one that could beat you was you.
The only one that could beat me was me and you. And actually, no, it was the server owner, Zero, wasn't it?
I think so, probably.
And I was playing Virtual World.
Well, to be fair, Virtual Worlds are a good deck.
But at the time, we didn't know that. At the time, Virtual Worlds had just come out, and they didn't have any of the newer support.
Yeah, they had just come out, so that's basically when a deck is terrible, usually.
Yep.
When a new deck comes out, it's either it's terrible or it's the best thing ever, and there is no in-between.
There really isn't.
You're either Drytrons or you're Earth's Arctic.
Yep, you are either Drytrons or Earth's Arctic, and I was playing the Drytrons.
Essentially, yeah.
And oh boy, I forget what you were playing. Oh yeah, you were playing Skull. King of the Skull Servants.
Yeah, Skull Servants. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Patrick. Then Patrick was able to beat your character Samantha twice.
Yeah, because Samantha was an unbelievable asshole who was bitchy no matter what, and Patrick kept beating her into the ground.
Yeah.
He forced.
I accidentally put the final boss at the very beginning.
So he forced her to be nice, just to stand a chance, which actually freaked him the fuck out.
Yeah, it actually, that actually was. I remember that he started acting like, "Wait, are you serious right now?" And your character is like, "Yes, of course, I'm very serious." And like, okay, stop that. That is horrifying.
I just want to have a friendly game with you because I care about you greatly. I hope you don't hurt you too much with this direct attack. Stop! Make it stop!
Yeah, that was genuinely terrifying. It's always genuinely terrifying when a very mean character starts acting nice.
Yeah, because then you're like, okay, what's the trick? What's the trick? It's coming. It's coming. I know it's coming. Where is it?
It's like Kaiba with his green hair.
Yeah, right. It's Kaiba green hair. It's like, okay, where's the trick? Wait for it. I know it's coming. You can't trick me.
And then, I think Zero won with his, I forget what he was playing.
So do I. Probably Matt.
I do know that Fraud tried playing against me. He lost 6 times in a row with me using weaker and weaker versions of the deck every single time.
I'm pretty sure at some point, if the server was still alive, you would have gone against him with normal plant monsters and he still would have lost.
I just use, I use anime level, Sunseed.
Yeah, you're just a deck of Sunseed. No Sun Avalons, just Sunseed.
Just Sunseed, Genus Loci. And I play, Power of the, what was it? Power of the Week or whatever?
Yeah.
What's that?
I thought it was Power of the Guardians. It's just like Triangle Power, whatever, to make it weaker.
No, not Power of the Guardians. But yeah, maybe I use Power of the Guardians, but no, I'm talking about like there's like a card that only activates if you have level 2 or lower normal monsters on your field.
Law of the Normal?
Oh yeah, Law of the Normal.
He fought him with the normal deck and still won.
Yep.
I'm convinced you could have gone against him with absolutely no deck whatsoever and he still would have found a way to lose.
Probably would. Honestly, what was he even playing? Destiny Heroes?
Gem Knights.
Oh yeah, that's right. Gem Knights, like the single worst archetype ever.
One of the single worst archetypes ever. I mean, they had some good FTKs.
Do you remember that one time when I showed you that I won a replay against Despia with Dust on?
Probably. I think you've shown me a replay of just about you kicking everything's ass with everything.
Oh yeah, here's me using Exodia Beatdown.
Yep, sounds about right.
I actually did make an Exodia beatdown deck. I'm not lying.
I know you did because you have far too much free time.
And now I'm using it for more productive things.
What a wuss.
Do you want to make some IMG flip memes?
No.
You don't want to?
I can't think of anything.
Please ignore why I was looking up rope.
I wasn't planning on asking.
Yeah.
But since you brought
okay,
it
so
up...
a person was asking about what kind of rope was the strongest, and I was like, okay, I think it'd be climbing rope, so I just look up climbing rope, and I'm like, yeah, it's climbing rope.
Yeah. And then he asked,
Definitely nothing sexual about it.
or suicidal.
Oh, that's what people are wondering about. Oh, okay, never mind. No, I'm not suicidal.
I didn't think you were.
But Epstein didn't kill himself.
Perhaps we should end it there.
Yeah, I think it's a good spot to end.
Okay,
With the Mr. Incredible meme being brought back 5 months later.
Yeah, as you do. At least we didn't bring back the Mega Mind blow up.
Oh, but we could.
We could, we won't. Because that music is copyrighted.
I mean, we'll do it after the stream ends.
Maybe. Later.
See y'all later. You've been AceJimL8.